but it goes in really well. It seals well. It's the best finish I know of. There again, it's one of those things that one of my customers requested for his guns, and I never turned back. I never stopped using it. It's really good. It's called Permalin. It's a Laurel Mountain Forge product, and you can get it at Midway. You can probably get it at Brownells. You can contact Laurel Mountain directly. The one bad thing about it is it reacts very quickly with oxygen, and it'll set up on you in the can if you don't seal it well. Number one, you need to seal it well. Number two, if you can expel the oxygen from the air inside the can, you can either take up that space by putting something in there to marbles, or one guy told me he cleaned up some rocks. I don't know about that one, but he said he put rocks in the bottom to increase the level, to decrease the airspace between the top of the liquid and the top of the can. I talked to the owner of Laurel Mountain Forge, and he recommended using acetylene. Just blow some acetylene in there from a gas torch, and it expels the oxygen. If you're wondering why this thing is sitting at a funny angle and I'm trying to hold it up, it's because it's heavy. The thing weighs about 8 or 9 pounds. It's a target rifle, and it's very, very heavy. It's like holding up a log. He told me to use acetylene. I didn't feel like wasting my acetylene from my torch, my bottles, and so I thought, well, if all we're trying to do is expel the air and the oxygen from the air, carbon dioxide should work. And so I blow into mine. I breathe, I exhale, and push the oxygen and the air out and replace it with carbon dioxide from my breath. And it works really good. I have no issues with it at all. It stops it from setting up. This stuff's kind of pricey by the quart, and I don't like buying it in smaller quantities because it's too expensive that way. So I can make a quart last until it's just about gone. I'm doing enough volume of stock work that I can pretty much use it up, which makes me feel better. I don't like to waste. I'm a conservative. You can put this on with your hands, rub it on. You can spray it, which is what I do with the last few coats, is I spray it on. But brushing, to me, is probably the best, most effective way to get it put on there. The first several coats anyway, till you get it all sealed up real good. First coat. It doesn't have to look good. It's just got to be all covered with no runs. That's your objective. Cover it up with no runs. I seal inside, down in there, all down inside that action in the trigger. I seal up everywhere. You never know when somebody's going to get caught out in a rainstorm, and so I seal up everything. This is about the heaviest stock I think I've ever made in my life. It's like holding up a railroad tie by its end. That's the reason I laid it down for most of this finishing process on that towel, because my wrists are not as strong as they used to be 25 years ago. I bet this portion of this stock weighs 10 pounds at least. Now and then I'll pick up a heavy gun and I'll think, wow, this is really heavy, and then I'll realize those Marines that do that M1 silent count rifle drill are throwing 11 pounds around, and if they don't catch it, they eat it. Pretty impressive stuff, those Marines. Alright, that's the second coat. It'll get better with the third, fourth, fifth coat. The first one takes a long time to dry, like a good 24 hours or better, depending on the conditions. I always give mine a kind of a look-see after that finish starts drying pretty good. See if I've got any runs in the normal places that try to run anyway, because once that finish sets really hard, it gets harder to sand, runs out. If you catch them when they're wet, you can take your finger and rub them out. So I always give them kind of a once over. Well, thanks for choosing to spend your time here with me today. I hope you've enjoyed this program. I'll try to post a new segment each weekend. In addition, if you'd like to read about a stock that I made and then it took a 20-foot free fall, click on the link at the bottom of this page. It's called The Broken Gun. It's a story I wrote a few years ago about my two boys. Sometimes life's hard and things get broken. Now and then we get a chance to fix them. I'm so grateful for the opportunity I had to repair this broken stock. It led to a restoration that I never could have imagined. As always, if you like this video, please click the like button and share this with your friends. Have a great day.